Ever wondered how manual transmission works in your favorite sports car? You know, the one that gives you that exhilarating feel of control as you shift through the gears? Well, you're in for a treat today. We're about to pull back the curtain on the intricate dance of levers and gears that make it all possible. There's a lot more to it than just clutch, shift, and go. So, buckle up as we shift gears and dive into the fascinating world of manual transmission. To understand manual transmission, we first need to grasp the basics. At the heart of it all is the engine. It's the powerhouse of your car, generating torque and speed. This energy needs to be transferred to the wheels, but not all at once. That's where the clutch and gearbox come in. The clutch is like a bridge between the engine and gearbox. When you press down on the clutch pedal, you're disconnecting the engine from the gearbox, which lets you change gears. It's like pausing a song so you can switch to the next track. You're not stopping the music entirely, just making a smooth transition. Next up is the gearbox, or the transmission if you will. This is where the magic happens. It's a collection of gears that vary in size. These gears correspond to the gear stick you see and control in the car. When you change gears, you're essentially choosing a gear in the gearbox. This controls how much power from the engine is sent to the wheels. The lower gears give you more power but less speed, while the higher gears give you less power but more speed. And finally, the gear stick. This is your command center, your control panel. It's the tool you use to select the right gear for the right moment. So, in essence, manual transmission is all about controlling the power flow from the engine to the wheels. Now, let's break down the step-by-step process of manual transmission. To begin, you have to disengage the clutch. This is done by pressing down on the clutch pedal. What this does is it disconnects the engine from the transmission. This is necessary because it allows you to change gears without damaging the transmission or causing the car to stall. The next step is selecting the gear. This is where that H pattern on your gear shift comes into play. Each position corresponds to a different gear. When you move the gear shift, it moves a selector fork inside the transmission that engages the gear you've chosen. Now, it's time to engage the clutch again. This is done by slowly releasing the clutch pedal. As you do this, the clutch disc starts to catch, or engage, the flywheel. This is a finely balanced act. Release the clutch too quickly, and you'll jerk the car or stall the engine. Release it too slowly, and you'll cause unnecessary wear on the clutch. Once the clutch is fully engaged, power from the engine is again being transmitted to the wheels, and you're good to go. If you need to change gears again, simply repeat the process. Keep in mind that this is a continuous dance of balance and timing between your left foot on the clutch, your right hand on the gear shift, and your right foot on the gas. And that, folks, is the step-by-step process of manual transmission. Before we wrap up, here are the key points about manual transmission. Remember, it's a dance between the engine, clutch, gearbox, and gear stick. The engine generates the power, the clutch controls the connection with the gearbox adjusts the engine's power, and the gear stick is your manual control. It's all about synchronizing these elements in a step-by-step process, from engaging the clutch to shifting gears. And there you have it. A quick but comprehensive overview of how manual transmission works. Keep shifting gears and enjoy the ride.